happy Monday, happy Monday. Y'all, I've been so discombobulated. I didn't have a video yesterday. I missed y'all. Hope y'all had a good Sunday. But today, I had a sinus headache most of Saturday. All in my shoulder, just neck down my neck. And I had one all day yesterday. I didn't sleep good last night. I got taking popping sinus pills. But Lord, y'all, it was rough. So I didn't cook. I did a little Hillwood. I had some hot dogs with some can of chili on it yesterday. And I went off this morning. I take a cooler to work every day with my water and drinks or whatever in it. I'm going to drink today. A lot of times I don't drink it all, but today all I had in the cooler, my food still in the refrigerator, was my water and juice. Left my food. Yeah. So I had to get me something quick. This ain't nothing on my eating plan. I got me some food. And I don't know if y'all notice, I got Domino's. And they sell sandwiches. And y'all, I got me one of their Philly sandwiches. Have y'all ever had their sandwiches? I've had the sausage, Italian sausage one, and this one right here. And I couldn't make up in my mind what I wanted, y'all. So I ended up getting some wings also. And I got the habanero. The habanero wings. I'm just going to sit them over here as well with me a little blue cheese dressing. Because I am hungry and let me order me something good. So this is my meal for the day, y'all. I ain't going to eat no more. I left work. Just say I'm going to leave and go take my lunch break. Of course, it's the end of the day now. But anyway, yeah, I just said I might well stay. So I got unpacked up my stuff at 3:45 and headed on to pick up my food. And now I'm at home gonna eat lunch and dinner. Lunch, dinner, breakfast. Anyway, well, I take that back because I was so hungry. I did stop and go get me some popcorn out the machine. And I popped and ate it. But anyway, let me say my grace. Dear Lord, thank you for the food that I'm about to receive for nourishment of my body. In Christ's name, amen. And just to drink, I got me one of them bottles of water I had in my cooler. So, and I like a little bit of marinara sauce. So I ordered that. And they charge 59 cents for this sauce, y'all. They don't give you no sauce. So y'all, what you been going on? Y'all, this is a sandwich. I'll open it up for you. And it come with just Philly steak, onions, and peppers on it, you know. And so I dip it down in the marinara. You don't have to dip it in the marinara. I just like it. I'm hungry, y'all. If y'all had Domino's sandwiches, they're really good. If y'all had one, which one is your favorite? Of the sandwiches. Y'all, when I woke up this morning, I was really kind of going through, right? So, you know, I just thought I'd pray. Well, I really wasn't praying, so to speak, but you know, praying ain't nothing but talking to God. So I just sit there on the bench that I have at the end of my bed. Their wings aren't as good as Pizza Hut's, but they'll do. And so I was just talking to God. And you know, no matter how bad your situation is, you always have something to be thankful for. So, I was just telling God, you know, even with the situation I'm going through on my job, Lord, I thank you for my job. But, you know, I was honest with him, and, you know, about how I felt about going and how I felt about the job and blase, blase. And so I get on up and get in the shower and get dressed and go to work. Well, God will always send you a message sometime when you just feeling sometime at your lowest of low. I got on the elevator with this girl I very rarely see. And I said, that's just what I said to her this morning. I said, I never see you. And I keep in mind, we're in the same department, not on the same manager, but she sits about 3 rows over from me. But I never see her. And so she says to me out the blue, I'm not going to go into what all she says, but she said, I know you don't need me to tell you this. She said, but can I say something to you? And I said, sure. You know, so she went on to say, tell me, you know, that it wasn't worth it. You're going to get to a point where everybody has a different situation. But Donna, it's not worth none of the stress that you're going through. And I'm like, how does she know any of this, you know? But he said, you'll get to a point where you're either going to learn how to manage it better or you're going to let it go. And I was just like, And it just amazes to me how God uses people. And you never know who he will use to bring you a message. So, if you're going through something, just keep your head up and know that God got you. That's all I was getting to, y'all. I'm sorry. You know I go all around the world to China and back before I get to the point sometimes. But the message was a blessing to me that she took the time out to even saying things to me. So y'all, I was on Facebook last week, right? And this guy had made this post. I ain't gonna say the man's name. So my friend reposted it. The message read, ladies, don't be in a competition with the side chick. Remember, you the wife until she decides to let him go. I said, what? I put under their comment, she not your problem anyway. She didn't marry you. He your D ... problem. And maybe I'm old school. And I know some of these women and men out here could be scandalous. But y'all tell me how this sounds. And see what you think. When he had posted something like that saying, man, don't worry about the side dude. Remember, you the husband. Until he decided to let him go. I can tell you he wouldn't have posted no junk like that. And it ain't the wife that forgot she was the wife. It's the doggone husband. In the other, if vice versa, if the shoes were reversed, it's the wife out there cheating. It ain't the person that's doing what they're supposed to do, being a wife and being a spouse or being a husband and a spouse to you. Even in a relationship, being a good loyal partner to you. And it ain't them that be them forgot. It's the person out here cheating and doing whatever you want. And it ain't that they forgot, they out here doing what they want to do. And like I said, I know people are jealous now. They don't care if you're married. But that didn't just start. It ain't about the outside person caring if you married or in a relationship. It's about you caring that you in a relationship. It's nobody else's responsibility to keep you faithful but you. Now, if you decide to creep, that's on you. And the person that being cheated on, don't think you less than. No, you don't have to compete with nobody else. If you decide to stay, that's on you. I ain't telling you to stay or go. If you decide to stay, that's on you. But don't take on that responsibility. I was watching a movie, and he was saying that in the movie, the guy said his wife was bored and the reason why he cheated. And the girl told him, well, that's all well and good. But he was talking about how great his wife was, but he wanted this fantasy and this excitement and all of that, right? And she said, tell your wife, show her, do things like that. But cheating, it's never a reason to be an adulterer. Cheating that don't never solve nothing. And I realize things go on in your marriage, but if you don't want somebody, but the problem is, that's not the case. The person, you still be wanting the person. The people that's cheating still be wanting that person. They want, quote unquote, the good, solid person that they can count and depend on. But then they want to be out in these streets and do what they want to do. And if you want to do that, I'm not trying to stop you. But don't get married and do it. Stay single. No one's forcing a gun in your head to marry nobody. But like I said, in most instances, people want somebody they can depend on that's in a relationship. They want a good person. But then they don't want to let that person go. And, ooh, yeah, I tell you the truth. When you are hungry, you get full fast. I was watching one of Lady T's videos, and she was saying pretty much how they were, they just had lost their power and she was gonna have to throw food away. And I've been in that predicament where we were without power for several days, but it's a blessing to have your life. But it's something you lose all your food and everything. Like I said, it's a blessing that people are okay, and just pray for the families that they have lost loved ones, and it's gonna take them a time to recover, because people are still recovering from Katrina, let alone Katrina. Last year, Houston still have areas that they're trying to recover from. It's a natural disaster, seems like something every year, but that somewhere, and we just have to pray and for those that are affected. But it's something to think about, and I've said this every time I had one, when we could probably pool our resources together as a family and make it away from here a while. But just think, Law, if you had to lose everything and start from scratch, or you had to evacuate your place for a period of time, I know personally I could make it for a minute, but not for no longer extended period of time. I probably could get a hotel room somewhere, or go somewhere and stay with family for a minute, but that's not something that's sustainable. So you have to think about, and a lot of times we get busy living and forget that, these people are still recovering even months and months and months later. after natural disasters and stuff. So like I say, keep them in your prayers. And yeah, if you can, sure, you can donate to the cause, do it. I personally like to know that sometimes I don't necessarily try to help everybody. Sometimes it's good to donate to an individual if you know somebody in those areas, because you know that they are going to, they need it. Everybody don't necessarily get help that's affected. So you think a lot of times about the more seriousness of it. And even like Lady T was saying, she was going to have to throw out all her food, out of the refrigerator. Stuff that, you could consider. So, those wings were good. But I do like Pizza Hut's better. The sandwich was delicious too. And like I said, I ain't gonna fancy this up. I'm just gonna upload it because I missed y'all and I just wanted to sit down and break bread with you. I'm so glad that you stopped by and spent this time with me. And like I said, y'all, if you haven't tried their sandwiches, I think I had the Italian one. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And the Philly cheesesteak, but they have a vegetable for vegetarians. So that was quite good. Well, anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining me and spending some of your time here with me today. You know I love you, but God loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And I will see y'all later this week for a meal in the chat. I still got a slight sinus headache. I'm gonna get somewhere, take me some more sinus medicine. But y'all have a blessed and beautiful night. And I'll see you later this week for the weekly word and another meal in the chat. Love you much. Bye.